Hello and welcome to Comcast Local Edition. I'm Terry Hardesty. Joining us today is Carmine Gallo, who is a Bay Area communications coach. He is also the author of 10 Simple Secrets of the World's Greatest Business Communicators. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Terry.
Well, it's a new year and many people are thinking about their New Year's resolutions, and one of the things that a lot of people think about, I know that I do, is how do we become better communicators?
Sure.
And is this book also applied to the average person, or is it just you're talking about business leaders?
Terry, it applies to anybody who has to present.
So let's talk about some of the secrets that you've learned. Now, you interviewed, first of all, top business leaders, top political leaders, and they all had some things in common. Yeah,
absolutely. Many from the local area as well, in Silicon Valley especially. But I think the number one thing is they all found their passion. Howard Schultz.
Another thing that you talk about is preparation. I think most people don't think about, they think these people come out and they're just whizzes.
Yes.
But they actually rehearse, prepare, and put a lot of effort into their presentation.
Absolutely. Much more so than most of us even consider.
Right. And speaking of engaging, I have to disengage. Okay. Thank you so much for coming down here today and sharing those tips.
Thank you.
Okay. Carmine Gallo, who's the author of 10 Simple Secrets of the World's Greatest Business Communicators. And this is Comcast Local Edition. I'm Terry Hardesty. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome to Comcast Local Edition. I'm Terry Hardesty. Joining us now in the studio is Mary Chapman, who's the Executive Director of an Elderly Wish Foundation. Thank you for joining us. Well, most people have heard about Make-A-Wish Foundation, which grants a dying child a wish before they're gone. And your organization focuses on seniors. Today we are joined by Mike Nevin, who is a former San Mateo County Supervisor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Nice to be here, Terry.
And we're here to talk about lessons learned from the past election. Do you think that it sent a message that people do not like special elections?
Absolutely. It was nix the six issues on the ballot. I think people are really upset. I think that the state is screaming for leadership. All you see is Sacramento with a do-nothing legislature, a legislature and a governor that leave it to the people to decide. And yet how can you write in a paragraph some meaningful language that indicates to you which way to go on a special issue? They're shirking their responsibility. That's not leadership up there, and we deserve better in California.
And these were very complex initiatives. We're talking about school funding.
Even
legislators don't understand that, and the average person is expected to know what that means.
Those complex issues are expected to be worked out.
Hello and welcome to Comcast Local Edition. I'm Terry Hardesty, and today our guests are Steve Carlin with Wildlife Associates, and he has brought Yukon, who is an Arctic blue fox. And I'm telling you, Yukon is very active, so we're going to keep that in mind as we talk too. So this is one of the animals that you bring into the schools. Tell us about it.
Yes, all the animals we have are non-releasable. These animals cannot live in the wild because they were abused, mistreated, unwanted. In the case of Yukon right here, he was born on a fur farm, so by us obtaining him, we saved him from being turned into a coat. These animals travel with us to schools. We reach hundreds and hundreds of schools, reaching 500,000 kids every year in the greater San Francisco Bay Area with our school assembly programs. And since this is September, we have a brand new brochure.
I just have to say he's adorable. Tell us about the Arctic fox.
The Arctic fox lives where it's 65 degrees below zero. Now this is his summer phase, which is blue, which is very, very short. He's just starting to grow in his winter phase because the summer is a lot shorter up there. And when he's when his coat is full grown, it's pure white, almost 6 to 7 inches long.
Wow.
And at 65 degrees below zero, they're not even chilly. They even grow fur on the pads of their feet so they don't stick to the ice.
Is that why he's panting now, because he's hot?
Oh, he's just excited. He sees a lot of new people, and he's not used to being in the studio, so he thinks it's cool to be here.